Okay, we return to the legend. Let's check out. Let's look at the. What happens if I go to? It's something to eShop and it's gonna crash my game. Okay. Continue. October 25th. Write anything agency. Sorry, boss. I couldn't do it. You know, that little bit of advice he gave me. The worst of times when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles. I don't know exactly what you meant, but there was no way I could force a smile in that courtroom today. I'm just glad you heard that. How about relaxing a little? Relax? Not gonna happen. Junie, she asked me to defend her because she believes in me. But I fucking really helpless. If it weren't for the confessions, I'd... What if this trial proceeds in the same manner and ends in the same way as a mock trial? Would you not lose everything you've worked so hard to gain? Well, I'll try to make sure that doesn't happen, then won't I? No, I can't lose it all. Not now. You good, Zena? You're turning kind of pale. I can't just stand around here. I'm gonna finish the investigation. Can it wait? I just took a batch of freshly baked cookies out of my magic panties. Thanks, but I don't think I want them from your magic panties. Apollo, you wait here. I need to see Junior Detention Center first right away. Whoa, wait, I'm going with you. Sorry, right, but I better go too. No problem. You need to be careful. October 25th, Detention Center, Visitor's Room. There's so much I need to ask Junie. What happened in court today? Where do we go from here? Well now, fancy meeting you here. Oh, Professor Means. What brings you here? I asked him to come. He arrived just a little before you. I wanted to ask him something. But first, Athena, I want to apologize for my sudden confession after you worked so hard to defend me. She was calling me Athena until just now. No, I should be the one apologizing. The whole thing spiraled out of my control. Athena, don't worry. I'll really bring it tomorrow. I'll find something to prove your innocence. About that. Athena, I've been thinking of asking Professor Means to defend me. Huh? I myself only just heard this a moment ago. Oh, so she thinks Professor Means would be... No, I can't let this happen. Now it's the way he wants to do things. Junie, I know, Athena, but will you please hear me out? Damn, this is kind of depressing. Athena, do you actually think Hugo or Robin could have committed this crime? Well, the body was moved right before the mock trial. Besides Junie, they're the only ones who can move freely around the campus at that time. I'm sorry, Junie, but at this point, I can't rule them out. I was afraid you'd say that. Juniper is seeking a lawyer who can clear all three of their names. Only I am capable of such a feat. But how could you possibly prove that all three of them are innocent? I'm a result-oriented person. Come tomorrow, I won't fail to have a perfect piece of evidence ready. For the end really does justify the means. Especially for me, Professor Aristotle Means. Ugh, I really don't like the sound of that. Dude, that's creepy as fuck. I'm sorry, but just as you believe I'm innocent, I believe that my friends are innocent too. Okay, well, that's how you really feel. We'll respect your decision. Apollo? But we want to continue our investigation. Could we ask you some more questions? Sure, I don't mind. This means we can stay and join our conversation. Heh. Yes, of course. I'm your lawyer after all. Let's smile again. Why does it always creep me out? Dude, you're not alone, Athena. I really think Aristotle did it, to be honest. That's just my guess. God. About your confession, Ginny. It's not true, is it? You just said what you did because Robin had confessed at the stand, didn't you? Yes. I wasn't thinking straight. All I knew was I had to help my friend. You mean because of that school rule? The one that says you can't graduate if you're convicted of a crime. No, I didn't do it because of some rule. I did it because she's my friend. Why is there discord in her voice again? Could it really be that the friendship between the three of them is on the rocks? But then why did they, like, confess for each other? Not like that, but, like, try to defend each other. There's more here than meets the eye. There's some niggery going. When did you three first become friends? Well, it all started back in kindergarten. Even though we were in different courses, we really bonded from the first day of school. We vowed to work together to bring an end to the dark age of the law. That was when our proof of friendship came about. There's that proof of friendship thing again. I just wish this were as simple as that. Heh, we didn't have proof of our friendship. Yeah, as long as our friendship lasts, you can bet we'll be carrying them around. But the situation kind of changed recently. When the school's policy shifted to training illegal professionals who could reduce results. Allow me to explain. In the lawyer course I teach, producing results means winning trials. Professor Cord, on the other hand, thought that finding the truth was the only valid result. Unfortunately, that clash of ideas created a rift among our students. At some point, we stopped talking about it. While that meant fewer arguments, it also meant we couldn't be as frank and open with each other as we used to be. I think I get it now. Putting their friendship on the pedestal, they actually did more harm than good. It seems the relationship between the three of them isn't as simple as I thought. Juniper, thank you for talking to us about this difficult subject. Yeah, thanks, Junie. Now, if you could tell us about the day of the murder. Junie, you told us yesterday that you went home a little after 6 p.m. Was that bullshit? I'm sorry to tell you this before, but what actually happened was I left the art room a little after 6 p.m. and headed over to my dressing room, where I worked on my stage costume until 7. That's it? You didn't go anywhere else? No, nowhere else. If that really were it, then there would be no reason to lie in the first place. She's gotta be hiding something else. That's right, yeah. Jenny, do you remember this picture? Yes. Something's wrong here. Wrong? What's wrong? I took this picture around 6 p.m., which was before I left the art room. But the clock here says it's just after 7. By 7, I'd already been working in my dressing room for some time. So there's definitely something wrong with the time in this picture. I guess I better go check the art room. Alright, just one last question about the day of the murder. On the evening before the mock trial, the evening of the murder, you ran into Hugh. Yes, I did. Why the hell would she lie? That threw me off. I'm not used to my clients lying. At around 7:15, I went to the main building before going home. That's when I saw Juniper. We didn't say much as we passed by each other. She seemed her usual self. That's it. She suddenly went silent. She was always terrible at hiding things. Was she trying to keep their meeting a secret by lying about going home at 6 p.m.? Well, I won't press the matter any further. Anything else you noticed on the line of the murder? Well, I don't know if this will help, but that evening I went back to my dressing room to get something I had forgotten there. It was well after the last bell rang. I'd say maybe around 8:30. Around 8:30, huh? That's over an hour when the crime supposedly took place. That's why I noticed that both stage statues were finished. They were quite large, and they were each covered with a white sheet, but I could tell. Maybe happy to think that after all that hard work, they were finally finished. No, right. The statues that Robin made. So, they were covered in white sheets. That's definitely gonna be important. Junie, you good? Sorry, I'm a little tired, that's all. Tina, I think this meeting's over. Professor means I will use any means possible to get the result I want in Juniper's case, but it will require considerable preparation, so I must be off. Bring that ass back. Junie, and Professor Means, I have a proposal. Proposal? Wait, this is another one of your crazy. By sundown today. Yes. I, Athena Sykes, along with Apollo Justice. Wait a second, don't drag my name into. We're gonna discover the truth behind this murder mystery. What? And we're gonna bring you solid evidence showing just what the truth is. I see. So it has come to this, has it? If we succeed in doing that, I want you to promise that you'll accept it, Jimmy, no matter how hard it is to hear. Then, you shouldn't need anyone else to defend you except me. We got a deal? I trust that's okay with you too, Professor Means? I have no objections as long as Juniper is satisfied with this arrangement. Okay, but only if it's the real truth. Sorry to put you through this, Dina, but thank you. I've been thinking only of myself this whole time. Jenny, it's way too early to thank me. But you can thank me all you want once I get to the bottom of this. Alrighty then. I will see you back here at sundown. Sorry for all the trouble, Professor. It's just she's new to the agency and, don't be silly. I find it all rather thrilling. Now let us be here again later. I really don't trust that dude, that's all I'm saying. If you'll excuse me, I better go. Okay, see you later. But if this trial proceeds in the same manner, okay, yeah, same thing. Do not lose everything you've worked so hard to gain. There's nothing to think about that. I've got an investigation to do. I will find the truth by sundown, no matter what. Alrighty. Now let's start with the hallway. Or not. I guess let's go to the crime scene. Actually, no, can we go to the art room? No, we can't. Okay. October 25th, the MCU Academy outdoor stage. Oh boy. Did she get a new box? Is it my imagination or did something just move? Afternoon, you two. Prosecutor Gavin, what are you doing here? Do you think sneaking onto the campus like this is a little suspicious? I'll have you know I'm continuing my investigation in the strictest of confidence. I don't want to be caught napping again at tomorrow's trial. And that means a thorough investigation today. Mind lending a hand? I'm not one to refuse a damsel in distress. But you needn't have asked for one. I had intended to help from the start. You're the best, Prosecutor Gavin. Alright, time for a thorough investigation. First, 100%. Here we go. May I ask why you people present your attorney's badges like that? It seems like Air Forehead and Mr. Wright always want to show their off too. Well, let me ask you, Professor Gavin. Why do you play air guitar? Ugh. It would seem the answer we seek can be found in much the same place. I never gave it that much thought, actually. I just always flip it out. That can take it out. That can really be taken out of context. Professor Gavin, you were scheduled to perform at the school festival, weren't you? That's right. But I hadn't seen the stage until yesterday. That backdrop with the starry sky and crescent moon isn't half bad. We also had some tricks up our sleeves to make the concert really rock. Pyrotechnics, a fog machine, big banners, things like that. It would look like this. Oh, the plans from yesterday. What's that design on the banner there in the back? I know the scales are the school emblem, but what's that number 6? It looks like it's in series paint or something. Athena. Ixnay on the Ixe. What the fuck is that? That's the Gaviner's logo for all. Oh, and nice pig Latin for Air Forehead. Really smooth. Oh, I meant it looks like the number 6 rocking seriously hard. Not in full white. It's a G for Gaviners, not a 6. But whatever floats your pretty boats. So, anyways, where is the banner? I don't see it anywhere on stage. It was an important part of the show, but the school managed to misplace it somehow. It's a pity. We had it specially made from heavyweight, high-grade cloth. A missing banner and 2 broken statues. There are mysteries that plainly to be solved. I'm trying to think of it. One of the broken statues is of Prosecutor Gavin. And, what's her name? Juniper said that, one of the statues was... No, that they were finished by the time she checked at 8:30, but they were broken when we investigated them. As you can see here in the stage plans. Right here, we have the statue of me. And right there, Erudite statue. But little does that matter now, as we both lie in pieces, thanks to you. Edit forehead. What did I ever do to you? Actually, this statue broke into rather large pieces. I'm gonna try to put it back together. Maybe we'll learn something new. Picking up pieces of a shattered rock star. Actung. That's one uber cool idea. There might even be a song in there somewhere. Alright, let's do this. Schnell. Is this an investigation or am I interrupting a German language cup social event? Nighttime sky is a backdrop for a courtroom. Personally, I think it's breathtaking. I mean, speaking the truth under starry sky, don't think it's romantic for the line. And the waning crescent moon represents the maximum 3-day trial cycle. Does it? 3-day trials? Outdoors? Yeah, no thanks. If it starts raining, my hair will be ruined. I don't even... Oh, we gotta... Here we go. Oh no, Prosecutor Gavin. You're a complete wreck. Literally. Why the hell would someone do something like this? I don't know, but whoever did it must have felt an amazing sense of release. Can I take that as a confession, aired forehead? What? No! I feel bad for Robin. She worked so hard on these. Let's pick up the pieces for her. Found one. Piece of Prosecutor Gavin's shattered pride. Are you saying my pride is as fragile as the plaster of Paris? Look at the other large piece scattered about. Prosecutor's bench on the stage. Then he's flamboyant as a former rock star and prosecutor. The prosecutor's bench has told me much about human emotions, passion, and a fight. I picture it now. You with your super singing voice and Apollo sweating bullets. Okay, how about pushing me winning once in a while? Got another piece. Wow, they built a witness stand too, in this temporary stage. Oh, but I think they're still working on it. That's what it says. Caution, pedestal features a high-speed rotation mode. Activate with care. You mean this thing spins? Light's gone. Well, let's hope there's a white outline. Maybe I press a quarter personally. But seeing reduced to a white outline leaves it cold inside. But in a way, she still goes on the messages she left behind. In a strange way, her body was posed on the signs of a wrist being bound. You're right. View. Just look down everything from here. Yeah, not bad for temporary stage. That's some justice. Heh, you judge act on the mock trial? I don't know why, but it kinda creeps me out. Wrong answer again, Mr. Justice. A penalty for a mock lawyer. Ah, that is not funny. Look, there's your rival over there, Apollo. Whoa, Prosecutor Gavin. Oh no, who? We've battled that a few times before, but I would've called him. No, not him. I meant that speaker over there. It can have a massive blast of sound that robbery records a seal. I have better things to do than compete with a speaker, so just forget it. The winner of the mock trial was to take this training seminar right here. You mean he were Robin? Yeah. Besides Junie, they're the only ones who could move freely around the campus. For the mock trial, it means one of them must be the killer. That's not really enough to go on, is it? Let me talk with Juniper one more time and proceed to give us her name. Too far away to get it. Oh. Wait, you don't think that weird box here is hands off? I knew it. I know that voice anywhere. Let's just ignore it. I mean, it made its wishes loud and clear. So, there's a future cardboard box technology has offered us, huh? Afforded us, I mean. Here. I know what we're gonna find. Okay, let's go back to bringing Shattered. I don't see any pieces, big pieces lying around. If you come over, probably come over here and hold this. Wow, impressive. We did it. Not bad if I do say so myself. Yeah, but don't you think it's strange? Put the statue back together, but look. What's with all these leftover light pieces? Huh. These two look like they go together. And these pieces too. Dana? What do you think you're doing? Don't stop me now. The artist assignment was to get out and have a good time. Oh, that's the professor? Court? So, what is it? It's the goddess of law, holding a pair of scales in one hand and a sword in the other. I did not know there was a goddess of law. Well, that's quite the feat you pulled off there, Fräulein. Whew. I love that feeling you get after you work really hard on something. No. I knew who it was. I meant to ask what it was doing here. I'm not sure. There's no statue like this in the stage plans. Still, I could swear I've seen a statue similar before. I have too. Lady Justice. The more we learn, the deeper the rabbit hole goes. At least we're moving in the right direction. Remember about this 70% of the time. You know that pole at the end of this stage? You mean this? It has a wire that goes off and connects to something somewhere. What the hell is that? This wire is for hanging banners over the stage. One of the policemen who was here earlier was checking how it worked. Huh. So that's why the banner looks like it's out of place. The banners are hung and removed from the art room over there. That's the art room over there? As in the scenes of crime? Bingo, Fräulein. It's still crawling with the cops, though. Hey. Anyone in the art room? Oh, it's you people. Ha ha ha. In justice we trust. Let's take a Fulbright. In justice we trust. Is that some kind of a greeting between you two? Detective Fulbright, can you lower that banner from over there? Of course. Just leave it to me. Oh shit. Oh, I'm sorry, Tasha. My dog just had the rudest awakening. How was that? Whew. Good luck, detective. In justice we trust. Ha ha ha. Always glad to help. In justice we trust. So, is that some kind of greeting between you two or not? Oh, looks like the banner's down now. Let's take a look. There we go. What do you mean it's hard to see from this angle? I can't look at it head on. You're gonna say it's too far to look at. Oh, no, you're not. Okay. Look at this banner. I didn't think it'd flap very well in the wind. An unflappable banner. Hey, I like that. Goes perfect with unflappable lawyers and unflappable rockers. It's like it was made for this very stage. Look at this. The bottom part is all knotted up. Let me try to unravel it. Jeez, did you really have to? You don't come across an unflappable banner every day. I think that there's some things that have to yield to forces beyond themselves. What a cruel world we live in. Hey, a scrap of paper was caught up. That's one of her journal entries. It's blowing away. I got it. Yes! Great catch, huh? Looks like some kind of notice. No, some kind of note. What does it say? October Q120. What's that supposed to mean? A test score, maybe? Pretty impressive when you consider that 100% perfect score. I don't see how even Hugh could get beyond perfect. Hugh 120. Maybe Hugh 1:20 p.m. I don't know actually. Hugh room 120 or something? I don't know. This is the emblem that's on Ginny's school uniform. Ain't right. Wait a second. It's hard to see against the red material, but look. There's a dark red stain here. Oh, I see it. Just under the emblem. This banner was on a wire connected to the art room. Right, and the art room is where the murder occurred. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? This stain might be from the victim's blood. Good catch. Oh shit, I didn't. Fuck me. Okay, now what I'm supposed to do. This statue doesn't look anything like you or Mr. Wright. The goddess bearing scales on a sword. She's a symbol of fairness and strength. But she and her symbols were shattered along with the statues of you and Mr. Wright. This is a direct challenge to the rule of law. Well, if they want to fight, they've got one. Oh, take it down, not a tiger. Save them fighting when we find our culprit. Whew, that was a whole lot of poking around in such a short time. Does that mean you're satisfied? Actually, there's one more thing I wanted to check out. See that metal fence back there? There's just that one segment, so it seems out of place. Looks like they were in the process of removing them after the stage was set up. But they were never able to finish on account of the murder. Try to take a look if you think it'd be important. This track looks man-made. You're right. It looks like it starts from behind the backdrop. Maybe a big mighty pro wrestler was hiding back there. Well, that was random, but I guess we'll never know until we take a look. Looks like something was dragged through here, and this is where it started. Yeah, but whatever it was, it's long gone. Must have been pretty heavy. Perhaps it was used in setting up the school festival. Oh, I guess it wasn't a pro wrestler. Still, this could be something important. Well, that's about it. That's about it for the stage. Right. I think I better search the art room next. I think I'll hang around here for a while. But make sure you tell me once you find it. Ja! Find what? What else? The Gaviner's banner that disappeared from the stage. You never know. It just might be connected to the case at hand. Really? Or does he just want his banner back? Don't tell me. So in short, that's... Huh? Hey. That box. It just took off running. I have a pretty good idea who that is, as I suspect you do too. Come on, we can't afford to have any weird articles in about us. The maintenance area is over in the direction, after that box. October 25th, Demas Legal Academy, maintenance room. Area, kill yourself. Yeah, she got a new box. Miriam, you're liable to get tossed in the garbage truck if you hang around here. I'm just an empty box, and that's what you do with them. You throw them away. Hey, did you change boxes? I like the new look. What does it matter anymore? I was a complete failure in court today. My work, my pride, my dreams. Everything I worked so hard for. Gone. Sorry, Miss Scuttlebutt. But doesn't believing you had a scoop when you really didn't make you failure as a reporter. A failure as a reporter. Did the laptop fall out of there? Yeah, that was a little extreme, Athena. Damn. Yeah. Scold me, despise me, pack me away or I'll never see the light of day. I'm cast aside to waste away in a big pile of mushy paper mache. I kind of feel responsible for this, but... Well, now's a chance to plot some information while she's vulnerable. I bet that's what you were just thinking. What kind of person do you think I am? He read me like a book. That was you on the stage, really, wasn't it? Why'd you run off like that? Take a good look at this. Why are you showing me a burned up old rag? Wait, it's really hard to see, but I think that's the Governor's logo there. So, is this the banner that disappeared? It's all burned up. God. Don't look at me, I just happened to find it in the incinerator. Incinerator? Did Blackwell actually make good on his threat to burn her bots? Man, what school has a fucking incinerator? Sounds dangerous. I'm understanding less and less I'm going to try Case Apollo. The depths of despair and scuttling scuttlebutt. What the hell? Miriam, I guess I owe you an apology. I shouldn't have said you were a failure as a reporter. It's too late. I already decided journalism isn't for me. The last step is to erase all the photos on my PC. I'm really going to do it. Here goes. 5%. 10%. 4 years of my life down the drain. Shouldn't we stop her, Athena? But Miriam, you should keep publishing your paper. I didn't mean what I said, alright? You didn't mean it? Oh, no, my photos, stop! Cancel, abort! Did you stop it in time? Deletion progress, 99% complete. There are only 2 pictures left. What are you gonna do now, Athena? You owe it to her to make this right. I know. So, can I get those 2 photos? Don't worry, Miriam. Your photos may be gone, but the memory of your photographic genius will live on forever in all of our hearts. Oh, Athena, that was cringeworthy. Miriam, check this out. You took some amazing photos of the 3 of them. I'm sure they really appreciated it. Obviously, I'm the ace member of the newspaper club. The only member, in fact. I know this won't make up for the photos you lost, but here are your newspapers back. There's no rest for the wicked. I plan on pursuing those 3 for as long as I live. Miriam, why are you so obsessed with Juniper, Sue, and Robin? Obsessed? I'm not obsessed with them. It's just they were so close ever since their freshman year. So, well, Athena, do you think what I'm thinking? Yep, I think that's the only explanation. Wait a second. You're not thinking what I think you're thinking. That's exactly what he's thinking, Miriam. You want in on our little trio. Kick-hack. How could you possibly know that? That is one abused laptop. My laptop won't turn on. I never thought my life would end so soon. A mere 17 years. Now I really feel bad. Oh, I know. Miriam, we have a laptop at the office. We'd be happy to lend it to you. Huh. You have a laptop I could use? Sure, but on one condition. I want you to ask Junie, Hugh, and Robin if you can hang out with them. What? Look, I could ever do that. Sorry, but that's a deal if you want to borrow a laptop. You scare me sometimes, Athena. You're like a good cop, bad cop, all rolled into one. Fine, I'll do it. If that's what you want. Alright, I'll be by later to bring your laptop. But wait, It's not like I owe you anything, but here. Is it thanks? Oh, it's a set of pictures. I think they're setting up a stage. Yeah, I took them when they were putting the stage's backdrop into place. Well, you should have an eye for photography. If I can make out anyway. These are the last 2 photos I didn't get deleted. They're all yours. Okay. Well, see you around, scary lawyer lady. That was impressive, Athena. What's next? Well, I'd like to talk to you or Robin if possible. Alright. Hallway. October 25th, Themis Legal Academy, first floor hallway. Hey, that's you over there. Hugh, we wanted to work with you, if you don't mind. If it was Mr. Wright, then sure. But you two? Okay, pretty respect my boy Wright. Thank you, thank you. I knew it. There's some niggery in his voice. You're not getting off that easy. After all, you're a possible suspect. Plus, you actually confessed in court. Whatever. So what do you want from me? We'll make it brief. I don't have a lot of time, and I assume you don't either. Bet. So about your confession today, you weren't serious about that, were you? Let's just say I had no choice thanks to a certain lawyer who failed to get the job done. Ooh. So you're really prepared to take the blame for this? Not gonna happen. The voice on the tape is female, so that rules me out. Let's put it this way. You don't actually believe that ridiculous play on words, do you? Well, my confession's just like that. A means to an end. Or as we say around here. The end justifies the means. Ugh. But I actually do believe the voice of shouting Hugh O'Connor. Juniper's confession was quite advantageous for the real killer. What if Robin or I were actually the killer? We wouldn't have confessed. It's that simple. Even you should be capable of such reasoning. Or have I overestimated you? That is a good point. You're like a real hero someday. I mean, you seem to enjoy getting under people's skin. But you and Robin's confessions really prove their innocence instead of their guilt? This takes some serious thinking on my part. A Sherlock prosecutor Blacko was twisting Robin to testify earlier today. Is there some secret he's using against you? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Hold it. Yuck. You really are rank amateur. Even if that were true, you think I'd open up to you? So, you're not denying it. I figured it might be causing the discord in his voice. And again, we have the same problem with Junior and Robin. You're just wasting your time and mine. Next question. Whatever, dude. I can't use my bracelet or whatever. About that meeting with Professor Court on the 23rd. Why did she want to see you? I have no intention of telling you. You'll have to force it out of me any way you can. Alright. Then again, he was in the lawyer course. But didn't Professor Court used to say that the only good result is the truth? So why don't you drop this whole charade and just tell me the truth? The truth? How can you be so sure it will help you solve this case? The truth isn't necessarily your friend, nor Juniper's for that matter. No, you're wrong. I don't care what anyone says. I'm going to defend Junior the right way, using the truth. It's the only way to honor Junior's wishes in Professor Court's memory. I see. Very well, Miss Sykes. I'll testify tomorrow about that truth you're so interested in. But... don't look to me if something happens to Juniper because of it. Got it? What is that supposed to mean? Man, you're an asshole. I thought you guys were friends. Yes, we were. I told us recently, actually. Were? I already told Juniper, so I might as well tell you. I don't really care about her anymore. What? Why? Just as I have my secrets, she has a side of you never seen. Juniper's not all sunshine and rainbows like you think she is. What are you saying? This conversation's over. I said I don't have a lot of time, and I meant it. Gee, wait. And he's gone. He doesn't care about it anymore. Why would he say that? Yeah, I didn't go so well. I guess we'll have to paint our hopes on assessment tomorrow. I guess we head over to the art room. Yeah. Oh, we're seeing, okay. I didn't even, oh my gosh, whoops, whoa. October 25th, Dean's Little Academy, 3rd floor art room. Ha. Why I fit in my little lawyer friends again. Thanks again for loaning the school banner for us earlier. Don't mention it. Helping those in need is what my brand of justice is all about. Right. So, this art room was where the murder actually occurred. That's right. You can't see it with the naked eye, but there's blood on the floor. That area roped off in the middle of the room marks the spot. The police investigation is done, so if you want to look around, knock yourselves out. Alright. Bet. Oh, fuck, no. Oh, you saw right to me to take him impressed. So what's the major breakthrough you mentioned? You want to know? You really want to know? You really... Come on, just tell us already. Oh, you're no fun. Anywho, we got the results of the voice print analysis back. Voice print? You mean for the tape recorder? Exactly. The voice belongs to the suspect, Miss Woods, beyond the shadow of a doubt. See right here, they analyze the voice on the tape, inside and out. So it was what, and you thought the voice on the tape was saying, Hugh O'Connor. Ha. Thanks for the good laugh, Miss Sykes. It's the last person I want laughing at me. Now there's evidence of Juniper shouting, "You're a goner," at the time of death. If we were to take this as truth, how the hell are we supposed to make sense of it? I don't know. I can't think of any reason why Junior would shout that in the first place. Wait, does it really say that? Issue. Does the voice shouting "You're a goner" on Woods result the voice is a perfect match? Note 1. Huh. The tape has about 10 minutes and 35 seconds of noise requiring further testing. Wow. Okay. Let's investigate. Let's look at this easel. There's a paint palette here. That is not an easel. I'm a fucking tard. No surprise there, considering this is the art room. It looks like someone mixed yellow and red to make orange. I prefer yellow. You, on the other hand, are way too red. What the hell is that supposed to mean? I think this is saying that the two of us have to work together to solve this case. Oh, what if this is Professor Court sending us a message from beyond the grave? What about the blob right next to it? The one with red and green. Maybe she's implying that you need more delicious green in your diet? Do you think Professor Court is watching over our dietary habits from the pearly gates? A picture of a girl wearing a floral hat. Oh, that's the hardest name right here. C. Court. Wow, Professor Court must have painted this. So this is what they consider art? I really don't get it. I swear I've seen this girl before. There's an air of fragility about her. And those pretty juicy eyes. Who is this again? Her name's on the tip of my tongue. Isn't that... It looks like Juniper Woods. I can't fucking... There we go. Mock script on the floor, and nearby an envelope marked "Use." I don't know if Miriam's script was ever really inside that envelope. Let's see here. By Miriam Scuttlebutt, and the title is Rogue et Noir, Crimson Blood and Dark Judgment. I wouldn't take part in that mock trial if she begged me. It says there's special rules for allowing the payment of bribes while court is adjourned. Oh, and you can bring in up to $3 worth of fabricated evidence. It also says, "Welcome to the darkest mock trial ever, where the end justifies the means." The prosecution claims that this is a script that was supposed to have been used. But the script was selected by Professor Court, considering how much she valued the truth. I seriously doubt she picked a script entitled Crimson and Blood Dark Judgment. Man, you have to tile memories already? There's a lot of shit in here. It kind of looks like the professor's badge at the top of the statue. But it's not if you look real close. Another strange, difficult to understand work of art. Look, it has a title. Guilty, guilty, guilty. Real creative. Art. Either it's too abstract to understand, or as subtle as a sledgehammer. Look, a piece of pottery. Looks like it's been fixed. No, fired. I bet Robin made it. I bet it won't last long, now with the way she deals with her own work anyway. Yeah, it seems like such a waste. I mean, this one already has some color on it. It looks like just bloodstains the way the glaze was dribbled on it. Just like, but bloodstains. In Justice We Trust, that does look like bloodstains. We'd better examine it at once. I get it. The victim was stabbed in the middle of the room where the big bloodstain is. And then brought over here, at which point some were blood dripped onto these pieces. Damning, the body very well could have been dropped from this window. In the mock script, the body was dropped onto a mat. Then a ball cart was used to move it over to the stage. The maintenance area is below this room, and in the storehouse there is a mat and ball cart. So even the moving of the body was carried out just like in the script. They were sure to have a thing for drinking script. Well, what did you expect? That's why we suspected the defendant in the first place. Well, you're wrong. I'm gonna prove it in court. This thing. Hey look, I see you on this mobile, Apollo. A red demon. A red demon? It's like a snake curled around a bush to me. A brush. No. See the antennas and the yellow spots on its back. Anyone can see it's a ladybug. That is not a ladybug. Huh, I guess I'll have to disagree. Fine, we can investigate this further at a later date. Agreed. Alright, bet. You okay with that, Athena? I really regret bringing this up. Here's a... Oh, I can move that last. Three busts sitting on a shelf. The judge, the defendant, and either a lawyer or prosecutor. The bearded one must be the judge, and the bummed out looking one, the defendant. Look, there's another one that's fallen to the floor. I wonder which one fell. The lawyer or the prosecutor. Think, Apollo, think. This could tell us how tomorrow's trial will go. I'll just wait for tomorrow's horoscopes, thanks. Isn't that a mock trial script? Actually, there's a whole bunch of them here. Let's see. Looks like everyone from the judge court submitted one. The victim in Constance's court was the Fine Arts Club advisor, so she probably spent a lot of time up here in addition to her other duties. This isn't where I'd keep a bunch of scripts, but I'd wager that's how they wound up here. Poor, stressed out, overworked Professor Court. I know exactly how that feels. You must, because your desk looks like a tornado hit it. You want to talk to Apollo? Me? Oh, right. Yeah, maybe we should rename the firm Right Stuff All Over the Place Agency. Picture of a girl wearing a floral hat. Oh, there's the artist's name right here. R. Newman. Whoa, Rob must have painted this. Is this juniper? The clothes are different, but... Oh, look. There's a piece of paper stuck to the back. See what it says. Completely likes Professor Court's artistry. Must keep practicing. Robin. Huh. I think this is pretty good myself. I wonder what it would look like if Professor Court had painted juniper. Probably would have been really artistic looking. Some wire and a winch. So this is how they reel the banners in and out. There's a nice view of the stage from here. Prosecutor Gavin is still standing in front of the broken statue. So it really wasn't you, Apollo. Don't worry, you can tell me. I won't tell anyone. I'll never come in unless we catch the real culprit. I can see the other half of the building over there, and the quad and stage down below. Yep. This must be the window to take the floor by stuck his head out earlier. Oh yeah, thanks for the help, Detective. A true champion of justice always comes running to those in need. Okay, well how about telling us Prosecutor Blacko's strategy for tomorrow? Alright, let me think. Well? Huh? Whoa! Hey, I'm not falling for that. Damn, so close I could taste it. Hey, it's gone. Remember that strange statue in the school camera photo? Oh, you're right. I wonder where it is. Robin's a member of the Fine Arts Club. Maybe we should get such a mile on this. Okay. Alright, I think we got this thing and the clock. Hey, this area with the rope around it. That's where we detected a large blood stain. In short, the victim was stabbed here or somewhere close by. The fact there's no visible blood means it's wiped up with something, right? Right, but we were able to detect trace amounts of blood. Literally wiping it up does not remove all evidence of wrongdoing, and that, in a nutshell, is justice, right? I'd appreciate it if you let me have the cool lines. This is a clock that created a major problem for Junie. Let's take a closer look. Don't waste your time. I've checked it, and it's 100% accurate. Are you positive? How'd you check it? Of course I'm sure. I compared it to my own watch. See? Take it Fulbright. Didn't you notice that your watch has stopped? It has? This is unacceptable. We obviously can't rely on him. Let's take a look for ourselves. Let's see. Wait a second. It's ahead by 1 whole hour. Well, Detective? But... This clock must have also been an hour ahead when this photo was taken. If so, that would fit perfectly with Junie's testimony. Prosecutor Blackcoat won't like this. I almost feel sorry for the detective. Almost. You can at least pretend to feel sorry by wiping a grin off your face. Wait just a minute. The clock is an hour ahead right now, sure. What proof do you have it was running ahead on the day of the crime? That's a good point. Wait a minute. I think this might have something. Take the Fulbright. You would agree that there is a moon outside this window, right? Sure. Looks like a nice drawing of a crescent moon. But if you look at that window in the back with a winch attached to it, you'll see that the only view to be had is the opposite side of the school building. Oof. Then what's this moon doing here? I wonder. Prosecutor Gavin, you were scheduled to perform at the school festival, weren't you? That's right, but I hadn't seen the stage until yesterday. That backdrop with the starry sky and big crescent moon isn't half bad. Isn't this the same one? Isn't this the same as the one painted on the stage backdrop? Proof right here, Detective. This shows it was 6 p.m. when the photo was taken? What the fuck? Here? I know what this moon really is. And if you look at this photo, you'll know too. This shows where that moon in the photo came from, and the truth of Junie's testimony. What? Where? Where does it show that? If you look right here, it'll all become crystal clear. Oh! 6:01 p.m. How do I... What? I can't... It says 6:01 p.m., but I can't, like, go down there. I can't go down to the time. Do I have to go to the moon? No? What? Dude, what? Athena, how do you expect me to... Or is that not it? Or... It says 6:01 p.m. down here, but I can't, like... Dude. This is weird. I don't... Stick with random stuff then. Dude, what the f... I can't... What the hell? Hold on. So, turns out, I guess it was the stage board and not the timestamp in the bottom right. But whatever. They were still prepping the stage, so its backdrop wasn't in place yet. This photo shows them in the process of moving the backdrop into position. I can see that. There's the big board hanging there. Size matches too. But there's no picture. That's a crucial detail. It is, but I believe what we're seeing in this photo is the back of the board. The back of the... That's right. And then around 6 p.m., when this was taken, a photo of that same board was being taken from the front. What do you mean the front? The front is against the wall. That's where you're wrong. What about the window? Remember how he said the moon shouldn't even exist in this photo? Take a good look. Are you suggesting this moon is the one on the backdrop? Exactly. In short, this photo was taken while the backdrop is being moved. Whoops. So, the art room clock was running fast, at least as far as back at the day of the murder. How can I ever face Prosecutor Blackwell now? Hell yeah, I just blew a hole in a piece of the prosecution's evidence. Well, I think we examined pretty much everything we can. Whoops. In justice we trust. It's no use trying to pry more information out of me. Having just learned that the clock happened on 1 hour fast means we're back to square one considering the suspect's actions that day. How long the main argument will be now? How the body was moved will be my guess. Prosecutor Blackwell got his own plans. Oh, does he now? Detective Fulbright. Try as you might, I won't say another word about the investigation. No, I wasn't gonna ask about that. I was just wondering if you'd seen Robin. Oh, you mean Miss Robin Newman? She was just here a moment ago. And she mumbled something about watching videos in the lecture hall. Video? What video? Good looks, detective. Oh, wait a minute. Random. Well, two can play that game. Just as we trust. How do you like them apples? Pretty spiffy, huh? I polish the leather case to a rich luster daily. And once a week, I apply an anti-rust protectant to my badge. Is all that really necessary? Of course it is. A detective's badge is his first line of defense. I'm sure you treat your badge with tender, loving care too. Athena, I always see your badge gathering dust on your desk. And you usually come to find it right before leaving the office. Uh, no comment. October 25th, Demons Legal Academy. Third full lecture hall. There she is. Robin. Yo, Robin. Oh, Athena. Apollo. What you watching there? Oh, it just so happens to be a video of the mock trial. I had to use a bit of coercion to get it, but the end justifies the means, right? And there it is again. The means sure has a lot of influence around here. Care to look into the true connection between the murder and the mock trial with me? Sure, but mind if we ask you some questions first? Oh, wait a minute. Whoa! Check out your badge! What do you think? Nice and shiny, huh? Yeah, it's awesome. This plating ever such a peel it gets all beat up. Let me fix it up for you. Bet. No problemo. I'll have some primo clay and glaze at the ready, just in case. Wait, what does clay have to do with my badge? The way she moves from just male to female is hilarious. I had to stop the trial by any means possible. Right? The end justifies the means. So if you're a follow Professor Means too. Professor Means is a wonderful teacher, as was Professor Court. I like them both. She brushed that one off like a pro. Oh, if that's how justice, you run the risk of breaking the law. Well, I'm prepared to quit school because of this case. What? I want to be an artist. That's what I really want, man. But no, my parents forced me to study to become a prosecutor. But if the trial went south, you'd have to drop out and give up on being a prosecutor. That's what you're really after, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Talk about someone who literally changes at the bat of an eyelash. Let me see. God, what, Could you tell us about what you were doing on the night of the murder? Finishing a statue. I was on the stage until the last bell. Right. You made the statues of Wright and Prosecutor Gavin, right? Oh, yeah, I did. Both of them. This is just formality, but can you prove you're making the statues at that time? Can I prove it? You think I'm the killer now? No. Like, that's not what I meant. And Hugh and Robin were still at school after 7 p.m. But neither of them can prove exactly what they were doing. Could one of them really have murdered Professor Court? Has there been any problems now that everyone here knows you're a girl? No worries there. I discussed the matter with Professor Court some time ago. I told her I wanted to let everyone know I was really a girl. And just today, I found out that she spoke with the school administration on my behalf. But isn't... Whoa, he must really like you. I know, right? But now I can finally be myself here at school. I don't have to hide the fact that I love girly clothes. That's why, Athena, I simply must have this and this by any means possible. What? But this is evidence we need for the trial. Don't be a party pooper, Athena. Come on, pretty please. Stage costume related evidence taken in classic N justifies the mean style. Damn it. Anyway, thanks again, Athena. Thank you for revealing who I really am. I wanted everyone to know before the snitch found out. Snitch? Sounds like a new lead. There's a rumor going around that one of the students here is a snitch. I heard they're watching everything we do, our activities, our relationships, our interests, and reporting it all to one of the professors. But why would anyone do that? Officially, I heard it's to seek out misconduct among the student body. But rumor has it grades were being bought and sold through the surveillance network. That's bribery. The situation of the team was legal is worse than I thought. Well, all this is important stuff. I still wanna ask about the thing in the art room. This thing? I just want to ask you. This photo shows a piece of art on the table. Do you know what it is? What? Whoa! Look at that unique artistic sense. That has to be one of Professor Quartz' creations, man. Professor Quartz? Artistic sense? Professor Quartz' artistic sense. That's a tough one. I'd say it's avant-garde and very eclectic. In other words, it's weird and all over the place. Come to think of it, that strange-looking painting in the art room was one of Professor Quartz's works, wasn't it? The statue in that photo was originally a statue of Lady Justice. Lady Justice? But the court had planned on placing it on the judge's bench in the lecture hall. But the day before the mock trial, it broke while she was polishing it. She said she'd take it back to the art room and try to fix it somehow. Oh, so this is a statue in its proper state? You bet. Just look at that wild silhouette. It's so cute. I don't get it. Do you have to be an artist to appreciate stuff like this? Damn, this game is just taking shots at art. Athena. The Lady Justice that you put back together on that stage. Oh yeah, I didn't realize before because it was in pieces, but before it was smashed. Maybe it didn't look like Lady Justice, but more like it does in a photo? But what in the world was it doing on the stage? And how would you rearrange it to look like Lady Justice? Well, I think that's about covers it. Alright, how about watching the mock trial video with me? What do you say? Sure, sounds good to me. So, how do you want to watch it? All classroom desks at the school have their own built computer, you know. Whoa, this place is definitely a lot cushier than I thought. I know you guys are in a hurry, so I'll just fast forward to the important parts. I'll start with the professor's pre-trial speech. Fuck it, it's hot in here. Good afternoon. I would like to start by thanking you for coming here today. Oh, that sounds like Professor means. The mock trial, the crown and jewel event of the school festival, will begin shortly. Is it camera like this the whole time? Yeah, it's in a fixed position in front of the stage. When I was a student, I too could hardly wait for this day to come. How come teachers' speeches always make me so sleepy? Let's just skip to the end of the speech. Now, let the mock trial begin. Hey, What's the deal here? Why is she being so large in this shot? Looks to me like she cut right in front of the camera. Juniper was also in charge of the audio. Even though she was already playing a part in the mock trial itself, she had to do it to keep the script details secret. She was all over the place that day. When she wasn't in the trial, she was in the audio control room dealing with the music. Oh, so this is what the lecture hall looks like. Looks like there's a judge's bench back by the screen. And a witness up front. What about those balconies with the professor's names on them? Those are the faculty seats. Professor Means and Professor Court were in charge of scoring the mock trial. Alright, let's fast forward this a bit. And that's why the defendant is definitely guilty. Ah, that was me. Could you tell? Objection. A frail co-ed used their bare hands to stab a professor with an arrow? I don't think so. You read that line in the mock trial, Apollo, but you made it sound kind of weird. Cut me some slack. It was my first time reading that script. I think Juniper's going to speak next. I didn't do it. I had suffered a breakdown and pretty much lost it. It's true I shouted, "You're a goner," but I didn't mean it. Wow, what an emotional performance. She put a real actress to shame. Wait, could you go back and play that scene again? You really think that's necessary? I didn't do it. I had suffered a breakdown and pretty much lost it. It's true I shouted, "You are a goner," but I didn't mean it. Stop. Did you hear that? I think you're onto something. Let's play that last part again. I don't follow. What are you guys so excited about? I think this piece of evidence should explain it. That links the line we just heard to this case? What line we just heard? I didn't mean it? Or a goner? Is it a tape recorder? Dude, what the fuck? Oh, was she maybe practicing or something? That could be it, actually. Maybe she was just practicing. I'm sure you remember this. It contains a female voice shouting a violent threat. I'll play it for you. You're a goner. The voices and performance do sound similar, but I can't believe this is happening. It's just a possibility. But if the voice on this tape isn't really a recording, one made from the mock trial video, then that means this evidence was fabricated. They didn't get to do a voice print analysis in time for court today. That's why the gender of this voice became so important. If the real killer had foreseen that gender would become key in today's trial, he would have tried to deflect attention away from himself and making the suspect female. So basically, the only one with something to gain from doing this is a sole male suspect. Wait a second. No way! Professor Means' credo is, the end justifies the means. So it makes perfect sense that a student who took those words to heart would fabricate evidence. And we need to get that tape analyzed as soon as possible. Allow me to assist you with that. Prosecutor Gavin, please make some kind of noise so we know you're here. Let's go, big girl. Home with rockstar entrances forlorn. Timing is everything. Let me make a copy of that tape right now, and I'll get you the results as soon as I can. I trust that'll be alright. Hell yes. Good looks. Well, Athena, it's almost sundown. I think it's about time you head to the center. I think Junior will agree that this is something that could prove her innocence, but her heart really open to accepting it. October 25th, Detention Center, Visitor's Room. And that about covers the main gist of our investigation. I see. Very interesting. You've been quite the busy beaver today. Thank you for all your hard work, Athena. Well, the time's about up. It'll be getting dark soon, so... Junie, you must be tired after being on your feet all day. You should go home and... No, wait! You have to listen to me. I don't. I don't want to hear any more. I know what you're going to say, Athena. Junie, you promised. We're going to discover the truth behind the murder mystery. And we're going to bring you solid evidence showing just what that truth is. If we succeed in doing that, I want you to promise that you'll accept it, Junie, no matter how hard it is to hear. Okay. But only if it's the real truth. So please just listen to what I have to say. Once you've heard me out, I'll let you decide what to do. Whew. The voice in this recording has been proven to be yours, Junie. And in the Montreal video, we can hear you reading your line from the script. We're having both of them analyzed now, but from what I can tell, the voices are the same. And the only one who'd benefit from faking the voice recording would be Hugh. But that doesn't make any sense. I mean, Hugh confessed in order to protect me. This might sound strange, but his confession is a ploy to make himself look less suspicious. In other words, he was just pretending to protect you. Besides, his confession came after you. And Robin had already confessed. If he hadn't confessed right then as well, wouldn't that have seemed a little suspicious? Say what you will, Athena, but none of us would hurt a fly, let alone kill someone. He was a gifted student. He gets outstanding grades, and never causes trouble. That's cap. Wait, Athena. My bracelet acted just now. It did? But why? Can you look me in the eye and repeat what you just said? Oh, none of us were hurt to fly, let alone kill someone. He was a gifted student. He gets outstanding grades and never causes trouble. Nah, I'm sure of it. She's capping. I'm pretty sure she closed her eyes or something like that. Okay, never mind. I actually have no clue. Hold up. Oh man, God, this shit gets harder. Why is there time moving like that? Might be her hand actually. This is really hard. It is her tie. I thought that was just like the game effect or something, but no, it was actually her tie. Watch. How is she do? Oh, is she like touching her tie? Look, it's like I thought it was just like the wind or something. How is she moving it? Doesn't matter. You're mine. Juniper, you start coughing when you're under stress. You can't hide from me no matter how hard you try. When you said, "and never causes trouble," a cough escaped and it made your scarf flutter. Is that what happened? As for why you're stressed, it's because you're lying. Damn, you might give her tuberculosis. Junie, you're trying to hide Q's connection to this case, aren't you? And I believe that also ties into a secret about yourself. A secret? About me? I don't understand. I already told Juniper, so I might as well tell you. I don't really care about her anymore. What? Why? Juniper's not all sunshine and rainbows like you think she is. He ended their friendship after he found out about Junie's secret, which means he must have felt betrayed by Junie, making her the snitch. You were Professor Quartz's snitch, weren't you? There's a rumor going on that one of the tears a snitch. I heard they're watching everything we do, our activity relationship, our interests, and I'm putting it all to one of the professors. And while fulfilling that role, you learned something about Hugh you'd rather forget. I don't know what you're talking about. Please, stop hiding things from me. I hate having to force things out of you like this. Guess I have to do this the hard way. Trying to read the evidence to see if I can't prove my hypothesis. I must have something that proves she is a snitch. And he's connection to the case? How the hell am I going to do that? Hugh's connection to the case? Hold on. Hugh 120? I don't know what this means, but this is the only thing I can think of. Oh my. I really just ruined it. I just ruined it. I kind of just killed the, oh my god, I just killed the tension. What? Is it the arrow? No, wait, it's the arrow. Okay, didn't think so. gotta prove Genius a snitch too. I am pretty lost. The script? Oh my god. Is it something with, what's her name's meeting? Okay. Right here in Professor... Sorry. Right here in Professor Court's planner, it says, routine report. I believe this is meant to mean when the snitch will report to Professor Court. I also believe Professor Court planned to meet Hugh in private based on the snitch's info. And from their meeting, Hugh must have put 2 and 2 together and figured out your secret. So you see, it all makes sense only if you're the snitch, Junie. Oh my gosh. Forgive me. Forgive me, Xena. I've been lying to you this whole time. The truth is, I suspected Hugh from the start. You did? No, this is surprising. I'm so sorry. I talk about friendship so much, but I've been a terrible friend. Juniper, I don't have the special kind of hearing that Athena does, but I don't need to sense the pain you're feeling inside. And its intensity is directly proportional to how you feel about your friend. Am I right? Hollow. Please, Junie, tell me why you suspected Hugh. I have a feeling that that will be the key to getting to the bottom of this whole case. So what exactly was your role as class snitch? Professor Court had told me how to how Academy alumni had strayed from the path of justice. The dark age of the law, huh? She didn't want any more of our students going astray like that. But few others at the Academy shared her view. I thought her ideas were beautiful, though sad and unrealistic. And she asked you to be her eyes and ears, didn't she? I used to report to her once a month about any wrongdoings I'd seen or heard about. And that report session in her planner, the one from October 22nd, was a part of that. Yes, that's when I reported to you to Professor Court. She stitched on her own friend? Hey, she doesn't have stitches though. I had accidentally overheard you talking. What did you hear? He was talking to someone on the phone. I think it was one of his parents. What were they talking about? Something about having paid money for good test scores. I only overheard him talking, so I never did find out who the money was going to. What? That's bribery. He was buying his way through school, and if that's the case, then that evidence that always seemed out of place might actually be about his secret. This? We found this while we were investigating the stage. It's got Hugh's name on it. I didn't know what the number meant at the time, but now that I'm hearing about bribes, it must mean that a bribe of 120 grand was paid into October. What's more, take a look at this mark. That same mark is on the pages of Professor Court's planner. Hey, you're right. Wait, but why would Professor Court have that kind of information in her planner? You don't really think the person who was taking the bribe money was... It's just a possibility at this point, but it may have indeed been Professor Court. But that's impossible. She'd be the last person I suspected of accepting bribes. Well, like I said, it's just a possibility, but a rather good one. Maybe the private talk had to do with the possibility of bribery being exposed. And what started out as a little argument soon got out of hand. It's not your fault, Jimmy. Anyone would have suspected you if they knew what you knew. No, I don't believe that alone would have driven him to murder. There's another reason why I suspected Hugh. You've got to be kidding me. There's another reason? I saw Hugh around 7 p.m. the day before the mock trial. So he's not ready to talk about that. When I saw him, his... Oh, Dina. That was actually me coughing. Junie, are you good? Just try to and tell me what happened. Oh no.
I never wanted to see what I did. But I'll have to live with it, won't I? In that hallway. Hugh's hands. His hands were dripping with blood.
His hands were dripping with blood. What? But why? What am I going to do? Deep down, I know Hugh can't be the killer. But my mind keeps telling me he is. No matter how hard I try to convince myself he isn't. Oh, what am I going to do? Hugh, he's... I can't take this anymore. Dina. So she hid the fact that she had seen Hugh and said she went home at 6 because she wanted to avoid talking about what she saw. Ginny, it must have been terrible holding all that in, but it's going to be okay. I'll get to the bottom of this. And that's my promise from one good friend to another. I'll be defending Juniper tomorrow. If that's okay with you, Professor Means. My main concern is whether you can defeat that prosecutor. But I won't try to stop you. I will be watching from the gallery. And I shall look forward to seeing what sort of results your methods can produce. Good luck tomorrow. Now, if you will excuse me. Athena, I'm sorry. I really mean it. I wish I had trusted you from the start. You have to uncover the truth tomorrow. I know you can do it. Don't worry. We already know the prosecution's key piece of evidence is a fake. And thanks to you, we figured out the motive too. Let's give this our best shot, Athena. Let tomorrow be the day Dreamer walks free. I wouldn't have it any other way. Shot ready now. What could possibly go wrong this time? Still, there's a strange, uneasy feeling can't shake. I better be imagining it. To be continued.